Hey everybody, how are we doing? I am Tasselfoot, and this is the meme game of 2019, but it's actually not a meme speedrun, it's a legit speedrun. Untitled Goose game. We are here with 100%. You guys are gonna get to see everything there is that the game has to offer, and that is a lot. The timer is going to start on first honk, because that's a consistent point for everyone. There is slight speed differences on loads between the Switch and the PC version, so we start on honk, which eliminates that most of the time. So if we are ready to go, I'll give like a countdown, and then I'll be ready to go on the honk press. So I'll say 3, 2, 1, go. So in 100%, we do literally everything. We have to do all of the main tasks that the game has to offer. There are 4 areas. There are like 6 to 7 tasks in each area. Okay, this decides it doesn't want to clip. There we go. There's the clip. We don't need to open that gate. When we reset, it'll automatically open for us. The game doesn't understand that you might not have that open, so it opens it for you. There are 4 areas to the game, and each area has like 6 or 7 tasks that you have to complete, and then one final task that'll unlock the next area. So for any percent, you can skip one task. There's like a gather task in each area, which we're working on for the first area right now. We have to do a picnic, which has like 9 items we have to place. There's some other stuff in each of the other areas as well. They are very long, so those are the ones that you normally skip, except in 100% you have to do all of them. There are also 15 hidden tasks, and there are 4 speed tasks. So you have 7 minutes to complete each area of the game, and so we do have to reset, ideally twice, but sometimes 3 times, to reset that timer. So one of the hidden tasks is to lock the gardener out. So we're going to do that right now, along with grabbing his keys, which is one of the main tasks. Overall, we're going to do 10 of the 15 hidden tasks during main game, and then we're going to finish things up with about 12 minutes of post-game to do the last 5 things, which all kind of require going between areas. And we can't do those during the main game because when you reset the game, it resets all of the item placements as well, so we can't prep ourselves for those tasks. We're going to do one of the main items of this pumpkin while also doing... Uh-oh, I hope this works. Oh, this might be really... Oh, this is really bad. Okay, we have to abandon because he saw us. That is really, really, really bad right there. The cabbage sucks. It's one of the hidden tasks. It's probably the single hardest thing in the entire game, because the cabbage is not actually round. So it kind of moves wherever it wants. And when you're pulling the pumpkin and doing the cabbage, you're really slow. So if the gardener sees you, he will catch you every time. So now we just need to wait, because we still have to do this. No, don't look at me, dude. And so hopefully we can do this without him seeing, but he might just come right back again. Alright, so we're gonna do some butt cabbage. Sexy, sexy butt cabbage here. Okay, so that's part 1. Part 2 is to get it over to the blanket without letting it go in the water. It's very bad if it goes in the water. It is not fun to get it back out. Oh, thank God. That was so close to not working. Okay, so we've done most of the items that we need to do here. Is Twitch going to be okay with this? I don't know. Maybe we're violating some terms of service. But hopefully not. That sexy butt cabbage. So now we need to steal his hat. We need to do the last item for the blanket. And we need to do everyone's favorite rake in the lake. So we're going to time things up with all of these items so that we eliminate the gardener's positional RNG, and he's going to be right near his final task. So he's going to put his sun hat on at basically the exact same time that we do this flower here. And that's going to minimize and manipulate his AI placement and position. And then before he can do his final task, because he's going to start doing his final task right now, we're going to get this rake in the lake so that we have all of the tasks done for the first area. And we also need to grab the spade because we're going to use that to start doing other hidden items in the next area. We are an evil goose, and we're going to make this gardener have to buy back his spade, which is another one of the hidden items. We could theoretically do this later, but it's fastest now, and we're going to tie together a second hidden task at the exact same time while this is... Actually, 2 other hidden tasks while this is going on. And then we're going to reset, because we need that timer back. There you go. He's going to start buying back his spade. We're going to do the scale, which is a hidden task as well. 3 tomatoes, and then we press our beak onto it to give it enough pressure. And we're going to trip the boy in the puddle. 3 different hidden tasks, all within less than a minute. He was too far away. Alright, kid, you need to stop this. Alright, please, and he's going to fall. Good. Wait 2 seconds, and we're going to reset. And now we have to do all of the items in High Street here, which is the second area. We got the bad RNG. So the boy can have 2 different places. He can be at his soccer ball or he can be at his toy plane. Loses about 8 seconds if he starts here at the toy plane, which is actually kind of bad because ideally we're actually going to do High Street and back garden, which is the 3rd area, without resetting in between of them. But it's super risky. It's not very marathon safe. So I'm only going to do that if this goes really, really well here. And then we'll risk it for the biscuit. Nice. She didn't aggro on us, which is really, really helpful. This is another hidden task right here that we're doing, which is the umbrella in the TV shop. There's a lot of the hidden tasks in High Street. Hopefully we can grab this without her seeing. She saw, but hopefully this timing might not work out well. And there's a bit of RNG that's going to come with where the shopkeeper drops her broom, because she's now going to go and open the garage, which we need her to open the garage right now, because we have one more hidden task where we have to trap the boy. Oh, that's actually really bad. She was all the way... No, come on, kid. Okay. Alright, this will be fine because the kid didn't cooperate, which actually helps us. It loses time, but it guarantees that that'll be open. Which is way worse if that's not open. So a normal task is to trap the shopkeeper in the garage. That's actually the final task of this area. And the hidden task is trapping the boy in there. So we're going to do both of those at the same time. We're also working on the gather quest here, which is to go shopping. Alright, they're finished. She's going to grab the broom to chase us, and while she does that, we're going to get the boy into the garage, go back and get her in the garage, and then while they're doing that, we're going to finish shopping. So, honestly, this went pretty well. And we got first try on the toothbrush grab, which is surprisingly hard. The hitboxes on those apples are, like, really large. I'm gonna try it because, you know, I don't know, this is a marathon. Why not go all out and show you guys hard stuff that probably is gonna fail, but maybe won't. Only loses probably like 4 minutes if I screw it up because I have to redo all of back garden again. But you know, that's not that big of a deal, is it? Really? Probably not. We'll see. This is an adventure. And so we take the glasses here so that we can use them in back garden as well. And so if we reset, not only do we lose the time of the reset, but we lose the ability to bring the glasses over as well. So if you can do the no reset strategy, it does save about 20 seconds. So it's definitely worth doing in speedruns. It's just not marathon safe at all. But who wants to be marathon safe? Here's our first glitch. of the run. We're just going to put that on the other side there. So this way we only need to grab the one item, because the glasses already went over. And so we have to decorate the bust with 3 items. And as long as there are one for the head, one for the eyes, and one for the mouth, it doesn't really matter what they are. You can use a flower, you can use any pair of glasses. As long as Tina here, we call these fine folks Tina and Roger. And as long as, you know, Tina will aggro and put it on, then it's fine. The next thing we're going to do after she finishes is we're going to get made to be a fancy goose. We're going to get this wonderful ribbon put on. And we do that before we do the gong with Roger, for a very good reason. It's so we can sneak the soap past. Alright, so this timing works out really well here. Boom. That's good. No time loss there waiting for Roger's cycle. But that's the reason that we steal his newspaper at the beginning of this section. The newspaper cycle is really, really long. That's why we do the ribbon first, so that we can sneak that past. But then we need to ditch the ribbon, because Roger will aggro on the ribbon when we come back to him at the end of this split. We're going to peck that little statue, because that's part of the final task. But we got them bra, keep the titties contained. Or actually more like free the titties, because we're stealing the bra. And a couple of dirty socks, too. And so we do have a cycle that we need to make here with Roger, because we have to steal both of his shoes. We got one earlier, and so we gotta hurry, get the second one. So we do need to redo this. It was a little slow. If we do it properly, we can time everything up so we don't have to reopen that gate. Ah, crap. Tina, sometimes she does that. If she starts pecking, she prioritizes on her missing items instead of going back to doing the hedge trimming. And so when we have this in place, she'll go and clip the rows. I think we're actually going to be okay on the 2-cycle resets without having to reset between the two. We have one last thing to do. We got to break this vase, which we're going to do at the very end. It'll get thrown out of the house. If you guys hear bells, give me some Fs in chat. No bells, we're good. We got about 10 seconds. Alright, we made it. Ooh, we made it. There we go. Complete the church bells. Back garden before the church bells. And now we're going to reset. Alright, cool. So we actually saved it by more than 10 seconds, so we had plenty of time to spare. And I mean, that wasn't really RNG, actually. That was just good routing and movement on my part. Little bit of RNG, but not too much of it. So we moved that box, because we need to wait anyway for that box girl, because she's right in the way. But also because we're going to use that later. So, and now that we're here, we're not going to reset again. So anything that we move is going to stay where we move it to. Come on, bud. Alright, we gotta make sure we gotta get his hat. Because stealing his hat is a hidden item. But we also need to make sure that we don't block the pathway, because then the box girl starts going in weird directions that we don't like. So, alright. We get this pub lady to chase us, and that way it'll help make something later on a lot easier. We won't have to deal with her. So we lure her out here, gently drop that pint glass. It likes to break. Whew. Drop it in the canal. There we go. And now she is out of our hair, but Vinny the bouncer, he is not out of our hair. All right. Fall over, please. Thank you for following Vinny. All right, so we're going to start doing our gather quest here, which is setting the table. We also have to grab that boat because it is both a normal main task and a hidden task involving the boat. Just taking the boat is a main task, but putting the boat in water is a hidden task. So, and the pub lady aggroes on that boat, so on the water. So we turn the water off so that she won't aggro on us. Drop that, and hopefully we can just pop right out there. Cool. All right, and so Old Man was still playing with his harmonica. We need to do Dart Cycle with him. We have to do 2 different tasks for him. So we pulled his chair already, but we also now have to... Where is he? All right, he's doing darts. All right, and so we actually need to... This is bad. We can't have her seeing us doing items, otherwise she will start taking them. This is bad. But it should be okay. I think. Stop. Please give me that item. I need to set the table with it. Please don't put it back. Shit. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. Somehow that worked out much better than I could have asked for, even though it went a little wrong there for a minute, but I was very concerned that she was going to start putting all of the table items away before she moved that boxes of tomatoes, which would have been pretty horrific, actually. Ah, and I forgot to move the old man's hat closer to the entrance. I will do that right now. I have a little bit of time. Okay. Move it a little bit closer. All right, and so we're done with most of the game at this point. We have to just do the final area and then post-game. This is also really bad. She is going to see us, and she is going to aggro on the toy boat. Right like this. That is... Alright. Oh god, that was scary. Oh, that was so scary. Alright, so we're gonna drop this. Don't soft lock the game. Cool. Sometimes the game will just do a green screen and just freeze right there, but we're fine. Okay. That's fine. I wanted that little statue, but we'll grab Big Brother up here instead. And who needs to break the castle? Well, we can just grab the bell ourselves. And if you guys have played this, you probably know that this bell return is like pretty annoying with all of the NPCs aggroing on you. So we're just gonna skip doing all of that. And we're just gonna clip through this fence here. If I can, there we go. Second try is pretty good. It's not that hard of a clip, but still, like, usually takes me like 3 or 4 tries to get it. So second try is good. So we're gonna return the bell to our little home that we started at, and that is gonna conclude the main game portion here. And then all we have to do is a couple of hidden tasks for post-game. And we can speed the credits up here also, just by holding down start. And you guys want some honks? Some honks for you. Game doesn't let you honk once it goes to the other areas there, so... Alright, so we're going to do post-game here. So post-game we have to do 5 flowers, 1 from each area, and put them at a central basket. We have to score a goal with the soccer ball. We have to do the bust in back garden with 3 items from outside of the back garden. We have to get thrown over the fence, and we have to catch an item that is thrown over the fence. Those are all the things that we still need to do here in post-game. Alright, I see Vinny going back to his post. So we are going to go the slow route, unfortunately. And we have to wait for Box Girl, because she is going to be in the way if we don't wait, so we're going to lose more time. Thanks for always being in the way, Box Girl. Really appreciate it. And so we're going to use this... We're going to use a flower, not this flower, for the bust from outside of High Street. There's the bell from the pub. But a lot of this is really just like gathering stuff from one area and taking it to another area. So we try to, route things to minimize as much of this as possible and take as few trips as we need to. But so right now we're gonna gather 3 of the 5 flowers. Punk. You gotta get them all 5 of them to that central basket there. Open up all of these other passageways through the game. The 5 flowers are a tulip, a lily, a rose, a daisy, and a chrysanthemum, in case you cared. We're also... Dude, you saw that? Alright, we're gonna steal his glasses, because we're gonna use his glasses for the bust. Because the shopkeeper won't aggro on his glasses. It's not good. We don't want her to chase us here. Maybe I might be able to lose her on that statue. Yeah, I think I lost her. There we go. We got her stuck on that statue, and so we lost her. We can lose her another way, but it loses a bit of time, and that's the easier way to do it if we can. Ooh, look at that goose booty. Y'all see that sexy goose booty shaking? The goose definitely does not understand the no goose sign. I'll just throw that one out there. Goose is allowed wherever goose pleases. So we're gonna start doing soccer right now. You would think that soccer is really hard, but compared to cabbage, it's pretty easy. Just as long as the start is actually the hardest part here. Make sure that we keep it out of the shop. Because it's really, really, really bad if it goes in the shop. There we go. So we're around the shop, and now we're gonna slowly make our way with the glasses because we need that for the bust, and the soccer because we need to score a goal, and both of those are in the back garden. So, and also this is like all uphill. So this section right here is uphill. There are lots of areas. The cabbage also is on a down-sloping hill. Just makes everything even harder because things start rolling on their own. Sometimes you get on top of the soccer ball like that. This is not my best soccer pushing, but if we get it against the wall, we can just hold run. This is another hill right here, and thankfully it works out. You can just hold run. All right, that was actually a good break of the boards there. Probably the hardest thing in post game is actually getting the box through this gap right here. That we're gonna do that in a little bit. It is a run killer. You wouldn't think so, but oh, it is. You would say, how hard is it to get a box through a door? It is incredibly hard. What is happening right now? Can you... Oh, this is so bad. Alright, I need the soccer ball to be closer so that he actually goes and throws it over. Otherwise, he'll just leave it there, and that, like, really screws things up for the second trip that we do to back garden. I'm actually just gonna... No, alright, I'm gonna keep that there. Make it a little bit easier later on. I was gonna just let it roll down the hill, because this part of the back garden is also on a hill, even if you couldn't tell. It is. So we need to get dressed up again. Oh yeah, there was still one more hidden item I forgot about. We have to perform with the ribbon on. That's another hidden item. So we do need to get the ribbon put on us again. We obviously need the rose again, so that we can properly use that for the... just gonna clip through here. No big deal. But yeah, so we need the rose because it's one of the five flowers. Yeah, pretty goose. Catch that, or not catch it. And again, you know, fences, gates, not really that important. Really, come on, please clip. This clip is not that hard. I'm like partially getting the clip and it's not working. There we go. There's rose clip. That took way more tries than it should have. Probably still saved time though. It's best case scenario, it saves 15 seconds versus like exiting the front of back garden and then going all the way around. So yeah, fences, gates, walls, they're kind of optional in this game. So this is our second trip to pub. It's gonna be our last trip to pub. So we need to perform again, which is the hidden task, but also we need that daisy. So it does serve two purposes. We have to go this way because Pubman Vinny, he comes right there. Cool. In there. Grab hat as well while he's distracted. We need the hat. And those are going to be our other two items that we're going to use to decorate the bust with items from outside of the back garden. We're going to use that hat, and we're going to use this flower. Just going to put the flower in the box. Nope. We're going to put, let's try that again. Put the flower in the box. And this is the final boss of the game. The box. Believe me. See? The box is the true enemy of the goose. The box is the worst. Box gets stuck on everything. Box flips over all on its own. Box doesn't like going through fence. Just everything goes wrong. So, please? There we go. You just have to get close with the flowers so it works from within the box. Yeah, estimate's really high. I mean, this game came out about 2.5 months ago. So when I submitted, the game was really new. 45 minutes is an incredibly high estimate, but we should be able. Apparently, there was an incentive met for me to do a bit of additional glitch exposition for you guys. So I will use that time remaining in the estimate to hopefully get the glitch exhibition in underneath the game estimate as well, because I think we should be done in about 32 minutes is my guess at this point, depending on how the box goes here. This is really the only thing that's uncertain right now, so hardest part of the game right here, not even joking. What is the box stuck on, you might ask? I don't know, but it's stuck on something and it's not going in. Okay, so we're gonna tip it on the side here, because it goes in a lot easier on the side. Tip on the side. Tip over, thank you. Okay, and we're gonna pull it in on the side, and this should work. Or not. Okay. Can we fix? All right, so the flower stayed in. That's nice. All right, we'll put this back in here. And all right, cool. And ideally, we're gonna... Oh, it was stuck with that plank that we're now still pulling. Cool. Alright, so... Oh, really? Okay, sure, that's fine. Fine, that's not a big deal. And so here we go, we're gonna get thrown over. The box is nicely in the way, but so now we need to catch. Done. This is good. Let's get the... What's going on right now? Roger? Damn it. Roger got distracted with the gate being open, with his fence being broken. He'll come back. There we go. Yeah, we came back. That lost about 5 seconds. He got distracted by that plank that was there. Tina, please stay out of my way. All right. There. So Tina's going to finish with the bust with items from outside of the back garden. And we're going to do our best Messi, Ronaldo, you know, whoever your favorite soccer player impersonation is, as this now goes down the slope. Probably didn't even notice that there... no, come on, no! Stop going down the slope. All right, you probably didn't even notice that there was a soccer goal in here, but there is. So this is the last thing. Yay, a reward is waiting for us. So we've completed 100% of the game, but the category is not over yet. Because, right, so we've crossed out everything on the list. We've done all the main tasks. We've done all the hidden tasks, all the speed tasks. But there is a reward waiting for us at home. So when we were coming up with the rules for the categories, we decided that it was anticlimactic to end on crossing everything out when there is such a cool reward that's waiting for us at the end of the game. So timing is going to end when we get to finish our reward. So we do have a nice little strat for making that happen faster as well. There we go. So we turn the radio on and we leave it there. And so we're going to grab our reward, which I'm sure some of you guys have probably already seen. But for those who haven't, I'll leave it as a spoiler for another second. Please. This is... Come on. All right, that took longer than it should have, which is going to screw up our timing. It's this wonderful crown, for we are the king of geese. We are the ruler of humans, and we need to be crowned. And so the run ends, the timing ends when we get crown on head. It was too far away. He wasn't able to get it. All right, come on, bub. So we bring him out to us so that he can put the crown on our head, and timing will end in 3, 2, 1, now. And that is Goose Game 100%. In 31:19. So here we go. Look, who is the fanciest goose? Look at these wings. Whew. King of geese. Look at that, man. Look at that. If I also had the bow, yeah, I would be if I still had the bow. Unfortunately, it got knocked off when I was in the box. So that sucks. Right, so apparently I'm supposed to do a glitch exhibition. So I have 3 glitches. Let's see, 1, 2, yeah, 3 glitches that I'll show off. Because I showed off a bunch of them already in the run. But I'll show off 3 more that are pretty cool. I need to start from a new game file to do it. So, and the reason I need to start from a new game file to do the glitches is because when you complete an area, it removes invisible barriers in certain places. And in order to do the glitches in a lot of them, it requires having those barriers still. And so there are certain runs and certain categories that having those glitches and having those barriers and requiring doing those glitches is a thing. So, first I'm going to show off, this is also like an alternate any % route that I'm going to do, at least the beginning of it. So you guys might have seen like the boot strat to get into pub at the beginning that any % does. So if you've already seen that, I didn't want to show it off, so I'll show off something different. A different way to get into pub from the beginning of the game. This is called Waddle Butt Skip. You can grab an apple. There are other items you can do it with as well. You basically just hover up here. Oh, why didn't that work? All right, I gotta try it again. So that like 90% worked and then didn't finish, unfortunately. I don't know why it didn't get me in, but There we go. So that's one of the two, or there's about 3 different ways to get into pub from the beginning of the game. That's one of them. I'll show you guys plate clip, which is in the any % route, but mostly I'm showing it because it's the easiest way to then show off the next glitch, which in my opinion is the hardest glitch in the game to do. So it might take me a couple of minutes to actually get it, this next one. Plate clip is pretty easy right there. But it does, see, like, so there's an invisible barrier I can't get here because I haven't beaten pub. So there's this giant invisible barrier. Invisible barrier is all up here. Basically, you can just get into this little area in the corner. That's the only spot you can get. So you can get back into pub in a couple of different ways. If you've seen any %, you've seen the bell butt drill, which is how any % gets back in with the bell. That's actually not very hard to do. It's a really easy trick. There's no really precise timing to it. It's just getting to the right spot and then ducking and turning. It's a 1-button press move. This is the flower clip back into pub. It is significantly harder. And maybe I'm gonna get it first try. We'll see. We'll see. Sometimes this works. Sometimes you get stuck in the wall for like a minute and then it pops you out. Goose is having a bit of a seizure in the wall. I'm gonna keep trying to get this. It just takes a little bit of love usually. A little bit of love, a little bit of luck sometimes. Come on. Come on, Goose. Alright, we're getting there. Woo, there we go. And now we're back into pub with the flower. That was first try. It was a little bit long there. A little bit long in the wall. Definitely would have been some time loss. But that's still first try. That's a super, super hard trick. There are times, we do this trick in the all hidden tasks run, and there are times I've lost 2 minutes to just failing that trick over and over again. So, super hard trick, really cool. You get that sweet thing. Actually, I'll show you guys the bell trick as well. The bell re-entry. I just got to grab a different plate so I can get back out there again. So let me grab this other plate. I'll show you that, and then that'll be the end of the glitch exposition. Exposition? Exhibition? Exhibition. That's the word I'm looking for. And since we are still like massively underestimate. Really, lady? You're gonna aggro on me with that plate? Get out of here. But so we should be done in about a minute, maybe less. So again, you know, that's really easy to do. Got that first try right there. I don't run any %, so I don't really know the any % tricks that well. But that one's pretty easy. You can also get up this tower here and grab the bell using the plate. It is faster. It's what the any % guys do. I've never done it before because I don't run any %, and so we never use the plate. And it's only slightly faster, but it is less consistent than that method there with Little Timmy. All right, so I can't go out the same route that I went out in 100% because we didn't beat pub. So if I try to come down here, there is the world's largest invisible barrier. All the way out here is the invisible barrier. There's no way that I can get through that. So again, we have to come back over here and we do the bell butt drill to get back in. I haven't done this in a while, but it's not too hard, so yeah, there you go. First try on that. It's really not that hard of a trick, and that gets you back in, and that's what they do in any %. So yeah, there's Goose Game 100% and some extra glitches for an exhibition. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. If you're interested in more Goose speedruns, you can. I do stream runs almost every day on, you know, Twitch TV/Tasselfoot. The Discord is linked from the speedrun.com page. You know, definitely come check it out. I think there are runs for all types of people, from short, super glitchy to glitchless to, you know, 100%. long RNG filled plus glitches plus execution type categories. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Good luck to the rest of the runners into the marathon, and make sure to donate to Go Rescue and have your pets spayed or neutered. Bye.
Alright, you're clear, bud.
Cool. All right, man. Thank you.
Alright, sure. No worries. Thank you. Do remember, if you want to donate, it's !donate in the chat, and all proceeds are going towards Go Rescue.